was in survival mode and I put my back against the wall. And so what everybody see now is just, I've always been a fighter. You know, I've always kind of had to compete and find a different way to, you know, I always got my back ready.
Kelsey Mitchell's WNBA career plateauing. Then Caitlin Clark exploded onto the scene. Mitchell's candid interview drops a truth bomb. Clark ignited confidence she'd lost. Stats are up, fires rekindled. Is this just a spark, or is Clark the key to unlocking Mitchell's full potential and the Fever dynasty? The WNBA blogosphere ignited. A firestorm of speculation and excitement erupted across social media. The source? A candid interview with Indiana Fever guard Kelsey Mitchell. For years, Mitchell has been a reliable scorer, a spark plug for a team striving for consistency. But this interview was different. Instead of the usual platitudes about team chemistry and hard work, Mitchell peeled back the layers, revealing a truth that resonated throughout the league. She spoke openly about Caitlin Clark's impact, not just on the Indiana Fever franchise, but on her own game. It wasn't a subtle improvement, a minor adjustment. Mitchell described a fundamental shift, a revitalization, a renewed confidence she hadn't felt in years. The interview snippets spread like wildfire. "She makes the game easier," Mitchell was quoted saying, sparking debates and analysis. Fans dissected every word, every nuance, eager to understand the dynamic between the veteran scorer and the highly touted rookie. This wasn't just about statistics, it was about the intangible qualities that elevated a team from good to great. It was about leadership, chemistry, and the unspoken understanding between two players seemingly on different career trajectories. Mitchell's honesty was refreshing, and her willingness to acknowledge Clark's impact was surprising and inspiring. The interview set the stage for a season filled with promise, placing the spotlight squarely on the evolving partnership between Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. The conversation had started, and the basketball world was listening. To truly appreciate the Caitlin Clark effect on Kelsey Mitchell, we need to understand Mitchell's journey before Clark arrived in Indiana. Drafted second overall in 2018, Mitchell quickly became a cornerstone of the Fever. She's known for her blazing speed, her fearless drive to the basket, and her ability to score from anywhere on the court. She's a consistent scoring threat and has demonstrated that she is able to score at all three levels. Before we move on, make sure to like and subscribe for all the updates you need about the WNBA world. Let's continue. She is also an exceptional free throw shooter. But let's be honest, the Fever has struggled in recent years. While Mitchell has consistently put up impressive numbers, she's often been the primary focus of opposing defenses, making it difficult to reach her full potential. She's been putting the team on her back for a while, but it isn't sustainable. This is why so many people are excited by the team additions that Indiana Fever has made, because Mitchell won't need to do everything anymore. The team has been missing that one key ingredient, a game changer who can not only score but also elevate the play of those around her. Mitchell has proven that she is a talented player who needs help around her to succeed, and she needs players who command the respect of the defense. She needed someone who would consistently create opportunities for her to thrive, someone who could take the pressure off and allow her to shine even brighter. And that someone, as you know, is Caitlin Clark. Enter Caitlin Clark, the name that needs no introduction. This woman is a basketball phenomenon, coming off a record-breaking college career at Iowa, where she captivated the nation with her deep threes, her mesmerizing passes, and her sheer competitive spirit. Clark arrived in the WNBA with a tidal wave of hype. The Fever, landing the number 1 overall pick, was poised to become the center of the WNBA universe. The expectations were sky high, bordering on unreal. Could Clark live up to the hype? Could she transform the Fever from a struggling franchise into a championship contender? Could she bring the same electrifying energy to the WNBA that she generated in college? Clark has handled the pressure with poise and grace, embracing the challenge and inspiring a new generation of basketball fans. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. How has Caitlin Clark's arrival specifically impacted Kelsey Mitchell? The most significant factor has been a visible surge in Mitchell's confidence. Playing alongside a player of Clark's caliber has given Mitchell a new belief in her abilities. The pressure has eased. Before Clark, Mitchell often felt she had to carry the entire offensive burden. She was the primary scorer, the one the defense keyed in on, and the pressure to perform was immense. With Clark on the court, that pressure has been significantly reduced. Mitchell knows she has a teammate who can create her shot, draw defenders, and make the right pass at the right moment. This freedom allows Mitchell to play with more ease, take calculated risks, and focus on her strengths without the constant pressure of carrying the whole team. This newfound confidence has manifested in several ways. Mitchell is attacking the basket with more aggression, shooting with more conviction, and making quicker decisions. She's playing with a swagger and a fearlessness that has been missing in recent years. This change in Mitchell is palpable, and it's a direct result of the confidence instilled in her by playing alongside Caitlin Clark. The chemistry between Clark and Mitchell is these two players complement each other almost perfectly, forming a dynamic duo that's a handful for any defense. Clark's ability to draw double teams creates openings for Mitchell to exploit the gaps in the defense. Her precise passes find Mitchell in her scoring zones, allowing her to knock down shots with increased ease. Mitchell's speed and cutting abilities also provide scoring opportunities for Clark. Mitchell has learned how to play off-ball to maximize her opportunities. There's been an emphasis on getting Mitchell more involved with the off-ball movement. There's genuine camaraderie between them, a mutual respect visible on and off the court. They communicate effectively, anticipate each other's movements, and celebrate each other's successes. The joy they exude when they connect in a play is infectious, spreading throughout the team. This chemistry is not something that can be manufactured. It's an organic connection that has the potential to grow and develop over time, making this duo even more dangerous. They understand each other's games, they trust each other's instincts, and they genuinely enjoy playing together. Since playing alongside Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell's statistics have seen a substantial upswing. Her scoring average has risen, her assist numbers have increased, and her shooting percentages have improved. But the impact goes far beyond just the raw stats. Mitchell is playing with greater efficiency, making smarter decisions and contributing to more facets of the game. She's evolving into a more complete player, and that's a direct reflection of playing beside a talent like Clark. But Mitchell has been able to stay true to her identity, and that is what makes her so great. The Indiana Fever's overall offensive performance has also been boosted with Clark in the lineup. The team is scoring more points, shooting a higher percentage from the field, and generating more scoring opportunities for everyone. This underscores Clark's influence on the entire team. She's not merely a scorer, she's a facilitator, a playmaker, and a leader who makes everyone around her better. The numbers confirm what we're seeing on the court. Kelsey Mitchell is thriving alongside Caitlin Clark, and the Indiana Fever are a more formidable team because of it. Let's be real, even the most hyped rookies need a guiding hand. Caitlin Clark stepped into the WNBA as a supernova, but navigating the pro game is a different ballgame altogether. Kelsey Mitchell has taken on the role of teaching her how to handle the pressures of media scrutiny, manage her time effectively, and maintain a healthy balance between her personal and professional life. Mitchell understands the importance of staying level-headed and not letting external pressures affect her game. She also provides insights into the WNBA's physical style of play, helping Clark navigate screen survival skills. However, it's also about creating a support system for Clark. She's helped her understand how to work well as a unit, especially when things aren't going their way. Mitchell knows what it takes to succeed in this league, and she's sharing her knowledge and experience with Clark every step of the way. The most important thing that Mitchell has done is that she has been a friend for Clark to talk to. Ultimately, Mitchell's mentorship has been instrumental in Clark's seamless transition to the WNBA, setting her up for short-term success and long-term growth. We all love a good highlight reel, but the true test of a great player is how they perform when the stakes are highest. Throughout the Fever's season, there have been several pivotal moments where the Clark-Mitchell connection has been the difference between victory and defeat. Forget the flashy dunks and highlight reel passes. These are about trust, chemistry, and execution under duress. There are many instances where they seem to operate as a cohesive unit. Let's think about specific examples. In a close game against a major rival, with seconds ticking down, Clark drew a double team and delivered a no-look pass to Mitchell, who buried a three-pointer to ignite a comeback. That play showed their ability to make split-second decisions under pressure and take advantage of defensive lapses. In another crucial game, with the clock winding down, Clark drove to the basket, attracting the defense, and then kicked it out to Mitchell, who calmly sank the game-winning jumper. That play demonstrated their confidence and composure in the clutch. In one of her post-game interviews, Mitchell talked about how calm Clark seems during these moments. Mitchell and Clark create a powerful combination when they work well together. It's this ability to rise to the occasion when it matters most that sets them apart, transforming the Fever from contenders into serious threats. Breaking a long playoff drought is like emerging from the shadows, and for the Indiana Fever, the arrival of Clark and the continued ascension of Aaliyah Boston alongside Mitchell signaled the end of a long and frustrating chapter. The Fever had been struggling for years, but the blend of veteran leadership, rookie talent, and a dominant presence in the paint finally provided the spark they needed. Mitchell provided the experience, the consistency, and the guidance to navigate the challenges of a demanding season. Clark brought excitement, playmaking, and scoring prowess, captivating fans and generating newfound attention for the team. And Boston anchored the defense, protecting the rim, and providing a reliable scoring option in the low post. They complemented each other perfectly, creating a winning formula greater than the sum of their parts. The new coach has helped the team tremendously as well. In those late game scenarios, you can see Coach White getting players in their preferred positions. These late game coaching adjustments have paid dividends for the Fever. The Fever's playoff appearance wasn't just a statistical achievement, it was a cultural shift, a sign that the team was heading in the right direction and building something special. In a league where free agency often leads to player movement, Kelsey Mitchell's decision to re-sign with the Fever on a supermax contract speaks volumes about her loyalty to the team and her belief in their future. This wasn't simply a business transaction. By committing to the Fever, Mitchell is solidifying her legacy as a franchise cornerstone and a role. The fact that the first person to hug her was Clark is symbolic. The hug signifies the bond between these two incredible players. Ultimately, Mitchell's decision will inspire more young people to want to play with the Fever. Now, let's gaze into the crystal ball and envision the Indiana Fever. It's a realistic possibility, given the talent, leadership, and potential currently on the roster. But reaching dynasty status requires more than just star power. It requires sustained excellence, a deep bench, and a relentless pursuit of improvement. They'll need to identify and develop players who can complement the core trio and provide valuable contributions off the bench. The coaches must continue to adapt and innovate, finding new ways to exploit matchups and maximize their players' strengths. But perhaps most importantly, the Fever must maintain a championship mindset, a belief that they can beat anyone, anywhere, at any time. Mitchell and Clark must continue to embrace their leadership roles, setting the tone with their work ethic, their attitude, and their unwavering commitment to winning. If they can do all of those things, the Fever has the potential to become a dynasty, a team that will dominate the WNBA for years to come and inspire generations of basketball fans. In closing, the story of Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell is a testament to the power of partnership, the importance of leadership, and the transformative impact that one player can have on another. Clark's arrival in Indiana has revitalized Mitchell's career, giving her a new sense of purpose, excitement, and opportunity. In turn, Mitchell has embraced her role as a mentor and a leader, guiding Clark through her rookie season and helping her reach her full potential. Also, her playing has provided enormous amounts of excitement for WNBA fans. The two are setting an example for others to follow. Together, they're building a legacy that will be remembered for years. This has the potential to become a historic duo, a team that creates a wave of positive energy, not just across the league but across the globe. They're showing what happens when amazing players put their faith in one another. Their impact reaches beyond the game of basketball. In a world that has so much hate and conflict, it's wonderful to see two women show a unique level of partnership. Alright, that's the deep dive into how Caitlin Clark's arrival has seemingly revitalized Kelsey Mitchell's career with Indiana Fever. We've seen the stats, heard the stories, and witnessed chemistry firsthand. What do you think is the biggest factor in Mitchell's resurgence? Is it the spacing Clark provides, the renewed confidence, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more WNBA insights. Thanks for watching.